It was the kind of night that made even seasoned officers nervous. Wind howled to the narrow alleyways of Brookline's old industrial district, rattling metal shutters, and sending trash tumbling like tumbleweeds. The rain poured relentlessly, bouncing off the hoods of patrol cars and soaking everything in its path. Inside one of those vehicles sat Officer Dana Ruiz, a quiet but respected member of the K-9 Search and Rescue Unit, and beside her, her trusted partner, Max, a 4-year-old sable-colored German shepherd, trained in detection, protection, and human rescue. His amber eyes were calm but alert, his ears perked, nose twitching as if catching a scent even through the glass. The radio crackled. Unit 17, we have reports of mewing noises coming from an abandoned textile warehouse on Willow Street. Caller suspects it may be an animal in distress. Over. Dana looked at Max. You up for one more, boy? Max gave a short, excited bark. The warehouse was a decaying skeleton of steel and concrete. Rusted beams, broken glass, and forgotten memories lingered in every corner. The front doors had long since given way, creaking open like the mouth of a sleeping beast. Max didn't wait for command. As soon as Dana gave a nod, he leapt into the darkness with a powerful grace, nose low, tail steady. Inside, the air was thick with mold, oil, and something else, something warm and recent. Dana's flashlight scanned over discarded fabric, rusted machines, and puddles of rainwater on cracked concrete. Then Max froze. He let out a low whine and paced in tight circles near a collapsed metal shelf. Max! Dana moved closer. She heard it too now. A tiny, desperate sound. Meow! Beneath a tangle of wet cardboard and shredded tarp, a tiny orange and white kitten lay curled up, barely moving. One of her front legs was swollen, likely sprained or broken, and her fur was matted and cold. Max approached slowly, head bowed, as if understanding the kitten's fragility. He sniffed gently, then lay down beside her, forming a warm barrier between her and the drafty air. Dana's breath caught in her throat. She'd seen Max protect children, track missing hikers, and chase down criminals, but this was new. Good boy, she whispered, crouching down. The kitten mewed again, louder now. Max gave a soft woof, as if encouraging her. Dana wrapped the kitten in her spare hoodie and rushed back to the cruiser. Max stayed close, eyes flicking between Dana and the tiny bundle in her arms. At the emergency vet, time seemed to freeze. Mild hypothermia, dehydration, and a fractured paw, the vet reported. But she's a fighter. She's going to make it. Max sat like a statue by the exam table until the kitten was safely placed in an incubator. Only then did he exhale and rest his chin on Dana's boot. 3 weeks passed. The kitten, now named Willow, after the street where she was found, recovered beautifully. What no one expected was how attached she became to Max. Every time Dana brought her to the precinct for checkups or visits, Willow would make a beeline for Max, climbing on his head, batting at his tail, or curling into his fur. And Max, ever protector, allowed it all with quiet patience. One morning, Dana came downstairs to find Willow fast asleep on Max's back, and Max wagging his tail slowly, careful not to wake her. That was the moment she knew. Willow was no longer a guest. She was family. Local news picked up the tale. K-9 Max saves kitten from stormy warehouse, and unlikely bond forms. The footage showed Max leading officers to the kitten and later standing guard beside her incubator. Social media erupted with heart emojis, fan art, and petitions to make Willow the department's honorary mascot. Soon, the precinct had a little Max and Willow corner with their photo framed. Max standing tall, Willow perched like a queen between his ears. Max continued his duties, search and rescue missions, security sweeps, and school visits. But now, when he wasn't on duty, he was just Max, Willow's big brother, her protector, her silent guardian. They would often be seen lying together in the sun outside the station, Willow purring softly while Max napped with one eye open. They had nothing in common. Species, training, instincts. But sometimes the heart doesn't care about categories. It only knows kindness. True heroes don't choose who to save based on species. Sometimes the fiercest protectors have the softest hearts.